once you log in, your the first page that you'll be able to see is your profile page. That's the default page that you will be brought to when you log in the first time. However, I want to go in order, and I'm gonna go ahead and start explaining the settings page first, and I'll move down as we progress. You will see that when you log in, you have an additional menu here on the left, and this is a menu to all of your management pages. This is, of course, different menu from the general menu that everyone is able to see. This menu, however, is a menu that you alone, the administrator, will be able to see. So we're gonna go to the settings page, and the settings page is kind of the backbone of your blog. This is where you get to set all your different preferences. This is where you get to edit all of the pages, the about page, the contact page, the home page. Every single one of your pages is managed here. You'll also manage all your social connections through this page, and add your categories and many other things. So you will see that when you come here to the settings page, you will have another additional menu here on the top right. And this menu right here, each button represents a page. So you have your home page, about page, your contact page, and additional settings. And this actually does not represent a page. I'm sorry, it represents additional things that you can use or add to your blog, and things that are more things that added in each release. So we'll explore each one of those. The first one, of course, which is the one that you'll be brought to by default, is the homepage. The homepage, you'll be able to see sometimes whenever there is an update or there are things added to the blog, you'll be able to see a sign here at the top that is letting you know that there was a new feature added. This is a very minor bug that I have. The sign is a little cropped out, but it will be fixed soon. And this is letting you know that there was a new release, and is advertising you of the new changes to come. And you will see throughout your blog a lot of yellow boxes like this that say that they are a rich text area. What that means is that you can embed code into those pages. So you have probably seen maybe a lot of different sharing buttons, whether it's YouTube or any other website or app that allows you to share any kind of content. A lot of the times they have what is called an iframe tag, or an iframe block of code that you can paste anywhere, and it will display that content. That's what a rich text area means. It just means that you can embed content and have it display in your pages. So as you will see here, the first thing that you see is the entries for the title of your blog. And I don't know if you recall, but you actually have two different kind of fonts here on the top right, and this is of course on the pages that your users can see. Let's go here to the profile page and see if you see it here. Yes, so here it is. So you have your title here, and you have what it's called an accent font and your normal font. You don't have to enter both of these ones. So if you just want to, for example, if I just want to add vanilla block here and remove the accent font, I can do that. That's perfectly fine. If I go here, you'll see that it just took that first font. However, if you want to do the same thing for the accent font and just enter that without the first line of text, you can also do that. So it's up to you what you want to do. I like to have a word in each just because it looks cool. But this is totally up to you how you want to personalize your blog. And the next section is the home background section. In this section, you'll click here on the image icon, and it will bring you to your gallery. You choose whatever image you want to upload. By default, this is set to only 3 megabytes. So just make sure that any image that you upload is below 3 megabytes. The reason why this is done is because you have a database and databases get full. So you don't want to get your database full with huge fat images. You want to save that precious space for your posts, which is the purpose of your blog, right? So that's why it is limited to 3 megabytes. So once the image is loaded, you will be able to see it here in a green box. You will go ahead and hit update, and this will update your image. So now you have this nice looking image here. And if we go now to our homepage, so I'm gonna open this on a new window actually, so that we can continuously be watching our changes. So ta-da, I have a nice image here on my index page. The next one is the homepage logo. For this one, you can choose whatever you want. If you have a logo for your website, you can enter that here too. I don't know if I have any images that I can use. I have a bunch of avatars, but let's use an avatar that I created not too long ago. I'm gonna go ahead and update that. I'll go ahead and check my homepage, refresh, and I see my quote-unquote logo right there. Next, you have what it's called the feature section photo, and this is a part of your blog where you can highlight something that is very important about your blog, maybe something that you want to emphasize to your users, anyone who comes to your blog. It's a nice way of displaying information without a lot of text. You don't want to feel one of the principles of graphic design and user experience is to have as much information as possible in the least possible text. So that's what you want to do. You don't want to just fill your pages with text. You want to give your users some images so that they find it a little funner to read and can come back. So if you click on this button, it will bring you to the same prompt to your gallery. You'll do the very same process, hit update, and once this updates, you'll go back and you will be able to see it. And oops, I need to refresh. You'll be able to see it here on the feature section. Next, you have what it is, the feature content. And in this boxes right here, this is where you can enter the text, something that goes along with the image that you posted in that section, whatever that is. You have a title, as you have seen. What is the vanilla blog? That's what I have right now. But if I want to make an update, let's say update here at the end, I'm gonna fix this because I don't like that white space right there. Also, I have a spelling issue right there. So you can type. You can tell I have fat fingers. Anyway, I'll go ahead and update these things right here. Once I hit update, I'll go back and check the feature section, and you see that I have the new word right there, and all the other issues in my text were fixed. And by default, this also will make or capitalize your letters. So it doesn't matter what you enter here. You can enter all lowercase, you can enter all uppercase, and it will capitalize your words. If it's not doing that, then you can just do what I've done here and just type all capitals if that's what you want to do. I like to have my titles in capitals just so that it distinguishes them from the rest of the text. And here's the box that I was talking about, the yellow box that is telling you that this is a rich text area. And I will show you what that means. So A very good example of what a iframe or what a block of code is, or block of HTML, is actually Google Maps. So if you go to your Google Maps and type any address that you want to embed, you'll see what I was talking about, an iframe tag. So any block of text or any block of, it's called HTML text, that starts with an iframe tag, it's called an embedding code. So if I copy this HTML and go back to my box here and I paste it right there and then hit update, when I go back to my feature section, you'll be able to see the Google Maps right there. So this is a very powerful way in which you can embed Google Forms, you can embed content from YouTube, and just anything that allows you to enter an iframe. You are free to put it in here. And this is it for the nice little feature section. And I've realized this video is getting a little too long, so in the next sections we will go ahead and explore the second section. Well, let me check the timing. I'm sorry. I don't want to make these videos incredibly boring. This is at 11 minutes. So really quick, I think I'm just going to go ahead and explain the rest of this page just so that we can focus on one of these at a time and don't take forever. But anyway, here on the latest media feed title, this is a section that you have here in your blog as well. And this will be at the bottom of your page. In this page, you can embed also different content that is perhaps not as important as the feature section, but you also want to display it to your users. So for example, if I go here to YouTube and I want to embed a video, I'll go ahead and copy where it says embed, copy HTML right there, come back to my box and I enter it right there, and I'll give it a title. I'll say my code update, and I'll come back here and you'll see the content right there in the page. So again, this is a very similar way, or actually is the same way that you used to embed a content here in this area. You can do the same on this area at the bottom. And in the last of this page, you have what is called the post management, and here you get to actually tell your blog whether you want to include or to exclude different posts in the homepage. So as you see here, you have this toggle that you can turn off. When you turn it off, you are telling your blog, I don't want to show my posts in the homepage. So if I hit update and I go back to my homepage and refresh, you will see that that section for our post is gone, because I've decided I don't want to show my posts in the home page. But if you go ahead and turn it back on, you can not only display your posts, but you can actually select which posts you want to display. So I'm going to go ahead and say, okay, I just want to show the vanilla blog for now. So I'm going to go ahead and click that one, update, go back, refresh, and now I am showing just that specific post. Again, once you go back, you now will see a green dot next to the post that you have just updated, and that is telling you that you are showing that current post. Now, every time that you update this, you want to reselect the posts that you want to be showing. For example, if I want to, if I decide that I want to display both of my posts, you would think that it would suffice to just click on the second one, since you're already showing the first one. But this actually updates the entirety of the array of posts that you want to show. So if you want to keep showing that first post, just go ahead and click that one again, and that way you will be showing both of your posts right there. So again, that is how you update the homepage. And on the next one, we'll be going into how to update the about page.